Hello, hello. Awesome. All right. We've got a few kids that are kind of finishing up, weighing in. We're excited about tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We want to make sure, kids and other racers, that we're encouraging to your friends that win. That's a great way for you to show sportsmanship. You can be excited for if your buddy wins. Even if they beat you, you can tell them, good job. That's really cool to see. Make sure that during the races that you stay seated in your seat. Here in a second, we're going to ask all the racers, every kid that brought a car, we're going to go over here and we're going to stand on the side, and then I'm going to call for you to come in, and you're going to come in, and you're going to walk down, and you're going to sit down right down through here, and you'll go right on down, and if we have some extras, we'll sit right there where Jonathan Nelson's at, right there. So make sure whenever we do that, that'll be kind of your chance to come in, be excited, and we can clap for the kids during that kind of thing. The way it'll work is if you won, which we'll go over this, but if your car wins, you will pick up, we'll have a helper over here picking up the cars, and you'll come over and you'll walk back over here and you put your car back down over here in the pit area. This is called the pit area. That's where your car stays. You don't want to be playing with your car. This is very important that whenever you're holding your car, waiting to give it to the guys in line, don't be spinning your wheels, because if you put oil on there to help it go faster or whatever, you're just slinging that oil off every time. And I know that you worked really hard on your car, but your parents, I'm sure, don't want to see your hard work going to waste with you sitting over there spinning all the graphite or whatever it may be off of your car. And so don't be playing with those. Don't be driving them. That's a great way to bend the wheels and stuff like that. Just pick it up, and you'll hand it to these guys. They'll put it in order where it needs to go, and then we'll have the races. I will call out the winner. Everyone picks up their car and takes it back over here and puts it back in your place. And if I call your name as the winner, you'll then sit down over here. I'll have to ask, I told my family to sit there, I forgot, but I'll have to ask them to move back so that we can put the winners over there. And so that'll work out. Even if you're not there, we'll call you, and that'll be great. But like I said, we're going to finish up with a couple weigh-ins. We're going to get started probably in about 3 or 4 minutes. We're going to all announce for all the kids to go over there. We'll do the introductions, and then we'll have the welcome and all that stuff. And so it's going to be a great time. We're going to start in just a few minutes. If you need to go to the bathroom or anything like that, now would be a great time. Remember, don't be playing with the cars over here. Don't be running around up on stage. We appreciate you guys being here tonight. We'll get going in just a few moments. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, Arlo. All right. Racers, now listen up. So here's what we're going to do. All right. If you have a car, you need to be sitting. You will be sitting on the front row. So like if you're not up there now, what we're going to do is every kid that brought a car, I want you to get up. You're going to walk over here and line up over there on that wall. Every kid that brought a car. Okay? All right. So Elizabeth, whenever we get done, guys, you'll walk up in front of Mr. Lyle, come down this middle row, and you'll go all the way down here and sit the first one by this TV, okay? By Josh Ham. He's going to guide you. Corral him, cowboy. I've always wanted to say that to you. And you'll just fill in all the way down, and then the few extra can fill in right here in this second row. All right? Sound good? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce tonight's drivers, in the number 1 car, Aaliyah Beaver. In the number 2 car, Aniston Brinkley. In the number 3 car, Kenley Young. Thank you, Kenley, for trying to do what we initially talked about. So, the number 4 car, Cooper Clayton. The number 5 car, Mason Beeson. The number 6 car, Emma Beaver. The number 7 car, Levi Jones. The number 8 car, Natalie Abbott. The number 9 car, Owen Killingsworth. The number 10 car, Jonathan Nelson. Number 11 car, Andrew Abbott. I understand this. Andrew not here. Was that the one? Okay. Try to mark that off. In the number 12 car, Sebastian Talabachi. Number 13 car, Liam Crawford. Yeah, just jump to that next row on down, and then we'll come back to there. The number 18 car, Molly McElwain. The number 20 car, Nate Irwin. Number 21 car, Molly Cloud. The number 23 car, Judd Harrison. Number 24 car, Brielle Hines. The number 30 car, Logan Freyalenhoven. Number 33, Gabriel Collins. Number 34 car, Blaine Collins. The number 45 car, Hallie Myrick. The number 48 car, Esther Han. All right, and then the next ones will fill in with that second row right here behind you, Miss. All right. Number 51 car, Ezra Witter. Number 55 car, Ava Kate Fields. Number 98 car, Declan Shipley. Number 99 car, Simeon Irwin. And the number 100 car, Cohen Loop. All right. At this time, I would like to ask the students that I asked to volunteer to help with the pledges. If you would go ahead, y'all work out amongst yourselves who gets which one. While they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and read our rules for tonight and also give our thank you. All right, number 1 on the rules, inspection and weigh-in table. That was over here. The weight of your car must not exceed 5 ounces. Your car will then be checked for width, length, and height with the gauge box. If your car needs any alterations, proceed to the repair station. When all qualifications are met, you will receive an inspection card. You will then proceed to the pit area. That's over here. Number 2, the repair station. If your car is over the weight limit or too large, there are tools at the repair station to make these adjustments. Tools like files, sandpaper, weights to add to the lighter cars, hammers, etc. Wipe off any excess oil when alterations are made. Take your car back to the inspection and weigh-in table to make sure your car qualifies to the race. Pit area. Place your car in the inspection card in the designated slot. Once your car is placed in the pit area, no one may touch or pick up the car unless you're picking it up for entry into the race. This is also the area where the design judges make the selections for first, second, and third place in design and first, second, and third place in character. I'd like to give a special thanks tonight to our flag men, Luke Posey and Joshua Ham. If there's any discrepancies with the race outcomes, you'll need to see them outside in the parking lot afterward. Just so you know, a lot of people may not realize this, our track actually has a photo eye in the track down, and the LCD screen just reads out which one of those win. So in theory, there should be no error for man, but we have them there. They have been trained with the most eagle eye intelligence that we have. So in the event that our man-made designs fail, we will resort back to man. So our design judges, Abigail Miletor, Matthew Sager, and Daisy Gamble. They're over here picking out the winners for the character and design. Race officials up here, they'll be the ones kicking off the race up here on the beginning. Carson Kaufman and Josh Pfeiffer. Also your game time leaders. So if you disagree with how they do something, feel free next time you're playing dodgeball to take out your problems on them. So our pit crew, who I'm sure many of you got to work with, I was very impressed with all the cars that came in, but a lot of them did need work. We've got Ricky Floyd, Tim Jones, and Chris Beaver. They were over there running the pit crew, helping you guys get your cars up to weight. And then tonight's special message, Lyle Ratzliff. And then also I'd like to extend a special thank you. I couldn't do this without Miss Ashley Young. She's my secretary who kind of runs this thing, makes sure that I get things in order. And so anyway, so at this time, if you would go ahead and turn your attention to this side of the stage, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our pledges. So if you would, please stand. I believe we're going to start with the American flag. All right? Let's go ahead. American flag, you ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Next, we have the Awana Flag. I pledge allegiance to the Awana Flag, which stands for the Awana Clubs, whose goal is to reach boys and girls with the gospel of Christ and train them to serve him. Very good. Now the Christian flag. I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag and to the Savior for whose kingdom it stands, one brotherhood uniting all Christians in service and in love. And now with the Bible, I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, and I will hide its word in my heart that I might not sin against God. Thank you to our volunteers for helping us out with that. All right. I believe it is time to let the races begin. Kids, are you excited for the races to begin? Remember, we're going to be encouraging to our friends. So at this time, we'll go ahead. Once again, we will, when we call your name or Miss Ashley comes and gets you, you'll go over here, you'll pick up your car, and then you will get ready, you'll bring it up here, you'll hand it to our guys at the Head Start, they'll place it on the track, and then you'll come down here and you'll wait down off the stairs. So, are we good? The judges, are y'all good? You think? You ready? Okay. Well, I don't need your answers. I just need to make sure you've seen all the cars. All right. Number 1 car, Aaliyah Beaver. You will be in the yellow lane. The number 2 car, Aniston Brinkley. You will be in the green lane. Oh, yeah, that's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. but we're going to stay off the stage just because I could not replace this track. So just go walk right on down, walk in the front, and go over there and wait. The number 3 car in the blue lane, Kinley Young. Also, the number 4 car, Cooper Clayton, in the red lane. All right, you gentlemen ready? Let's slide this back, make sure we don't catch a shadow. Y'all be ready? Listen, you two, don't mess with me. You raise the one and only flag and end it, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first race of the 2021 Grand Prix season, 3, 2, wait, did we reset it? Are we good? We got zeros? Okay, sorry. All right, 3, 2, 1, race. Woo, we got a tight race all the way down. It was the blue lane. That is the number 3 car, Kinley Young. Number 3 car, Kinley Young. Come over here, get your cars, and then take them back over there and put them back in the pit area, even if you won. Next, the number 5 car, Mason Beeson, in the yellow lane. The number 6 car, Emma Beaver, in the green lane. The number 7 car, Levi Jones, in the blue lane. And the number 8 car, Natalie Abbott, in the red lane. Oh yeah, are we still got access to the camera? Is that a possibility? Just on the, yeah. Yeah, we've moved up in the world. We've got live video footage of the start, okay? We're not gonna. All right, second race. 3, 2, 1, race. Woo-wee, it's another great race coming down. The very end, it was the green lane. That is Emma Beaver. All right, for our next race, in the yellow lane, the number 9 car, Owen Killingsworth. Owen, if you would just stay down on the stairs, walk back down around. Perfect, thank you. In the green lane, the number 10 car, Jonathan Nelson. And in the red lane, the number 12 car, Sebastian Talabacci. Yeah, that one's the green lane and then the red lane. All right. Well, go ahead with the red lane. That way I know which one I'm calling out. So, all right. 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way down. It is the green lane. That is the number 10 car, Jonathan Nelson. All right. In the next heat, we've got the number 13 car, Liam Crawford. The number 18 car, Molly McElwain. The number 20 car, Nate Irwin. And the number 21 car, Molly Cloud. We ready? Everybody looking good? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a great race all the way in. That is the red lane. That is Molly Cloud. Just pick it up and take it over there to them. All right, in the next race. In the yellow lane, Judd Harrison. In the green lane, Brielle Hines. In the blue lane, Logan Frialhoven. And in the red lane, Gabriel Collins. Background music. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. Another great race. That is the yellow lane. That is Judd Harrison. All right. In the yellow lane, Blaine Collins. Right? You haven't raced it, yeah. In the green lane, Hallie Myrick. In the blue lane, Esther Han. And in the red lane, Ezra Witter. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. The tightly contested race, it was the red lane, Ezra Witter. Joshua Ham. All right. Final heat, Ava Kate Fields. Number 55 car in the yellow lane. In the green lane, Declan Shipley. 98 car. In the blue lane, Simeon Irwin, number 99 car. And in the red lane, Cohen Loop, the number 100 car. All right. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way to the finish. It is the blue lane. That is Simeon Irwin. Let me tell you something. No, he doesn't. You need to stop. Hey, help her out, Josh. All right. For a chance to go to the finale in the yellow lane, Kinley Young. It's the number 3 car. In the green lane, the number 6 car, Emma Beaver. In the blue lane, the number 10 car, Jonathan Nelson. And in the red lane, we've got Molly Cloud, the number 21 car. All right, we good? Everybody lined up? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way down. It was the blue lane. That is the number 10 car, Jonathan Nelson. All right, in our next heat, we've got in the yellow lane, Judd Harrison. In the green lane, Ezra Witter. Put your cars down. Remember, don't play with them. And in the blue lane, Simeon Irwin. Simeon, yeah, there you go. In the blue lane, yes, sir. Wait, what? Oh, he's missing a wheel? That's going to be a problem. Well, boy. Hey, listen, we want to make sure every racer has the best possible chance to succeed. They're engineers. They know how to fix it. That explains some things. Feel pretty good about that? We'll see what kind of career you two have. All right. To determine going into the championship. 3, 2, 1, race. Look at that. You two did a fine job. It was the yellow lane. That was Judd Harrison. Hey, if Ezra, if y'all want to just go make sure that you're happy with what's going on, y'all can go over there and Mr. Ricky can meet you over there in the pit crew, and we can make sure that your wheel's not going to fly off again. That could be a safety hazard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, determine the 2021 first place race. First place, in the yellow lane, Jonathan Nelson. And in the green lane, Judd Harrison. Judd, what grade are you in? 3rd. So we've got a first-timer, and then we've got a seasoned veteran. We'll see if experience pays off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to determine first place in speed, 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tie race all the way down. It is the green lane. That is Judd Harrison. Great job, great job. All right. Judges, do we have final? Yes? You feel good about handing that in? All right, I need that. Perfect. All right. So, students, if you would come, we'll say you can come to the, we'll come up here. Be very careful. I'll let you stand up here. We'll go right to the middle. Judd Harrison, go ahead. You're the champion. You'll come out. Come on up. Stand right here. We'll get a picture. You can bring your car if you want, because technically he will not. Wow, boy. If you could stay on your feet for us, that would be great. All right. With third, whoa, right out there. Don't step over the track. All right. Did you get his first place trophy? Perfect. Mom, Dad, if you would like some photos, brag upon the kid. All right, next, if we could, I need the number 99 driver, Simeon Irwin, 3rd. This is 3rd place on those two, on the other two, design and character. 3rd place in the design award goes to the number 99 car, Simeon Irwin. And 3rd place in the character award goes to the number 98 car of Declan Shipley, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and get your car. Come on up. All right, I'm going to get out of that photo. Watch where you're walking. I mean, in my boat. Smile, boys. Golly. All right. Y'all give them a hand. Go off that side of the stage over there. Nice and carefully. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we have the special privilege. Mr. Lyle Ratzliff is going to come up, and he's going to do our special demonstration for our entertainment.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Every time Jesus taught in public, he taught using a parable. And I figured, well, if that works for Jesus, maybe it might work for me. So I put together a parable that I want to read to you tonight. Now, a parable is a story that in and of itself is a pretty good story, but the characters and the things that are going on in the parable should make you stop and think and wonder, okay, what does that parable tell me about myself or about God or about life? Okay? So a parable is a good story, but it has a second message that you need to think about. And everybody that Jesus talked to knew that that's what a parable was supposed to do. So I've got a parable. I've called it the parable of the pencil. The parable of the pencil. And the way this is going to work, let me give you a hint. In the story, you and I are the pencils. And in the story, the pencil maker would be God, yes. So we've got those two things and the other things that go on in the story. And because this is so important to me, I brought what I think is a really nice pencil. It's one that I've had for a long time. And this is going to be, yeah?
They can't even see that.
You know, you got a point. It is kind of small. I carry a bigger one with me for emergencies. There we go. Now that's a pencil. That is a full-size pencil. It's sharp and it's ready to go. So let me start reading the story, and you think about the pencil that I'm holding in my hand while I read, okay? This is how it goes. The parable of the pencil. Once upon a time, there lived an expert craftsman.
Lyle.
Yeah?
Like, it's a pretty big room. I don't know if you've got, that's not a very big pencil.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you think they're going to notice?
If I keep bringing it up, I'd say they're going to figure it out.
Yeah, you got a point there. I think I brought, I've got a, now that's a pencil. That is a pencil. You don't find those every day. That is a man-sized pencil. All right. Now that we got that, okay. The parable of the pencil. Once upon a time, there lived an expert craftsman. All who observed his achievements would stand in awe and admiration of his abilities.
I'm sorry, but honestly, I could use that thing. Is that really, do you feel like that's really adequate for the size of the room?
This big room, I guess. It is a big room. Do I need a bigger pencil? I might. Oh, yeah. Now that's a pencil. That is have you ever seen a pencil that size before? That is a pencil worthy of a story, worthy of a parable.
Thank you.
The parable of the pencil. Once upon a time, there lived an expert craftsman. All who observed his achievements would stand in awe and admiration of his abilities. His attention to detail was especially striking.
Hey, Lyle.
What now?
Honestly, though, can y'all in the back even see that that's a pencil? I feel like if you're going to have a point to your story, no pun intended, but...
I guess this is a parable that needs a bigger pencil. I have a bigger one, if you're prepared for a bigger one. Now that is a pencil.
Noted.
That is a pencil worthy of a parable. Okay. Let me try it now again. Once upon a time, there lived an expert craftsman. All who observed his achievements would stand in awe and admiration of his abilities. His attention to detail was especially striking. He was skilled, very skilled indeed.
Okay, so if you're an expert, though, wouldn't you think an expert would want to use something worth noting?
All right.
Sit down. Sit down.
I do have a bigger pencil.
Now that's a pencil.
That's worthy of a parable, right? You know, people ask me, what in the world would you do with a pencil 8 foot tall? There's only one thing I know of. You can't write with one of these, but there is something you can do with it, and you're going to have to help me. Come on down here and just hold that. I'll show you what you can do with a pencil that size. I brought something else specially made for a pencil. Now, if you have a big pencil and you have a big ruler, you can do this. Now, the parable of the pencil. Once upon a time, there lived an expert craftsman. All who observed his achievements would stand in awe and admiration of his abilities. His attention to detail was especially striking. Are you okay so far?
Strikingly.
Okay. He was skilled, very skilled indeed, and no one could recall a time when the craftsman was not at his magnificent workshop creating. Absolute perfection hardly seems adequate to describe his technique. And so we find him at work, as always, building a most unique commodity, pencils. Yes, pencils. Day after day, pencil after pencil, the craftsman expertly and meticulously creates his prized possessions. As an endless parade of variations of colors and shapes and sizes, each is produced with the purpose, with reason, and with intent. Nothing but the finest materials are to be found on the storage shelves. Hand-selected clear cedar wood for the pencil itself, and the purest, costliest graphite for the lead center core, and sheets of a composite rubber-like substance from which erasers will be painstakingly cut. Containers of paint of every color and hue imaginable line one wall. Each handmade pencil is one of a kind. No two are ever alike. Each is unique by specific design, composed for a specific task, a tool for the craftsman to use as he pleases. Before placing each new pencil in the pencil box, the craftsman would thoughtfully and warmly speak to his pencil. I call you Pencil, pencil. I do so that you will remember who you are and your purpose here. P stands for provision. Pencils have very few real needs, but you are my creation, and I love you. I will provide for all of your needs. I will provide for everything. And out of my goodness and generosity, I will give you even more. Enjoy being a pencil. Don't worry about what you need from day to day. I will provide. E reminds you to expect something. You will experience a painful sharpening from time to time, so don't be surprised when it happens. It is necessary. Without it, you will become of very little use to me. It is my desire that you learn through these difficult times. I will only allow it for a short while, and you will be amazed at how much better you will be for the experience. N should bring to your mind that you have no great value in yourself. The cost of materials that make up your physical self is nothing. Your real value is in how well you respond to the hand that moves you. I made you for my purpose. Go where I take you. Move where I desire. I'm the true artist. And from my vantage point, I can see the whole picture much better than you. C is for correction. you have the potential to correct many of your mistakes. It may turn your world upside down to do so, but the end result is worth the effort. So correct what is in your ability to correct. I represents that which is really important. Remember, it's not size or shape or color that tells the world who you are. What is most important about any pencil is what's on the inside, that core deep down inside you. And L tells you to leave your mark. Others may be coming along behind you, and they will be looking to see where you have been. Wherever you go, leave your mark clear, clean, and precise. It's what I created you to do, so do it well. And the craftsman and his pencils lived happily ever after. The end. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. This time, the kids, you will not be in order, but we're going to go ahead and we'll get started with our race. You guys don't know how difficult it was for me not to reach up there and spin that pencil. How many of you kids have ever done that with a ruler sitting in class? Yep. Do the rulers still have the little metal thing on the one edge that you're always like, oh, I'm going to turn this thing into a... No, they got rid of that with all the other dangerous things in life, I tell you what. All right. This one... I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call your name so you can go ahead and be walking over there. They're still in order, so there's no reason to run. But this way, since we're not in order, this will kind of let you know. The first heat of our second round, this will determine the second place in all divisions. Mason Beeson, Owen Killingsworth, Liam Crawford, Judd Harrison. You will not race again. I apologize for calling your name, Judd, giving you hope that you would get to race again, but you've already won, so... All right, the number 5 car, Mason Beeson's in the yellow lane. The number 9 car, Owen Killingsworth, is in the green lane. And in the blue lane, the number 13 car, Liam Crawford. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's another tight race all the way down. It was the yellow lane, the number 5 car, Mason Beeson. All right, in our next heat, we've got Blaine Collins, Ava Kate Fields, Leah Beaver, and Aniston Brinkley. Remember to walk. In the yellow lane, the number 34 car, Blaine Collins. Aaliyah Beaver, that blue car is that's in the blue lane. Is that the number 1 blue? Yeah. All right. The number 34 car, Blaine Collins, is in the yellow lane. In the green lane is the number 55 car, Ava Kate Fields. And in the red lane is Aniston Brinkley. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a good race all the way to the finish. It was the blue lane, Aaliyah Beaver. What you're trying to add is a headache. In the next race, in the yellow lane, the number 6 car, Emma Beaver. Jonathan Nelson, Molly McElwain, and Brielle Hines. In the yellow lane, the number 6 car, Emma Beaver. In the green lane, the number 10 car of Jonathan Nelson. That's not the green lane needs to be the number 10 car. 18 and 24 is how the next two go. Perfect. It's all right. All right. Perfect. Thank you guys very much for your hard work. On your mark. Get set. 3, 2, 1. It's a race to the finish, a tight race. It was the green lane. That is the number 10 car of Jonathan Nelson. In our next race, we have Hallie Myrick, Declan Shipley, Kenley Young, and Levi Jones. All right. Now wait till I call your name to hand them your car. Hold on. In the yellow lane, Hallie Myrick. In the green lane, Declan Shipley. In the blue lane, Kenley Young. And in the red lane, Levi Jones. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way to the finish. That is the blue lane, the number 3 car of Kenley Young. Next, Andrew Abbott did not come, correct? In the green lane, the number 20 car, Nate Irwin, Logan Frialda-Hoven, and Esther Hann. In the green lane, Nate Irwin, the number 20 car. In the blue lane, Logan Frialda-Hoven. And in the red lane, Esther Hann. Blue. Red. No yellow. They ran out of gas. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a good race all the way to the finish. That was the blue lane. That is the number 30 car, Logan Frialda-Hoven. Next, we have Simeon Irwin, Cooper Clayton, Natalie Abbott, and Sebastian Talabacci. In the yellow lane, the number 99 car, Simeon Irwin. In the yellow lane. In the green lane, the number 4 car, Cooper Clayton. In the blue lane, the number 8 car, Natalie Abbott. And in the red lane, Sebastian Talabacci. All right. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a good race. Pulls out in the lead. That is the number 99 car, Simeon Irwin. All right. For the final heat, we've got in the yellow lane, Molly Cloud, Gabriel Collins, Ezra Witter, Cohen Loop. All right. Wait till I call your name. In the yellow lane, Molly Cloud. In the green lane, Gabriel Collins, the number 33 car. In the blue lane, Ezra Witter, the number 51 car. And in the red lane, Cohen Loop. Number 100 should be in the red lane. Is that right? Perfect. You guys are doing a phenomenal job over there. 3, 2, 1, race. Oh, it's a tight race all the way down. It is the blue lane. That is Ezra Witter. All right. Mason Beeson in the yellow lane. Aaliyah Beaver in the green lane. Jonathan Nelson in the blue lane. And in the red lane, Kenley Young. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for a chance in the finale. 3, 2, 1, race. Oh, it's a tight race all the way down. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the red lane. That is the number 3 car, Kenley Young. Logan Frielhoven, Simeon Irwin, and Ezra Witter. That was a tight race. Thank you for doing your job down there. All right, in the yellow lane, Logan Frielhoven. In the green lane, Simeon Irwin. And in the blue lane, Ezra Witter. That should be the 51 car. Oh, for pity's sakes. Thanks, judges. Thank you. We want a fair race. 3, 2, 1, race. Holy smokes, it's a tight race all the way to the end. It was the blue lane, Ezra Witter. All right. In the green lane, Kenley Young, the number 3 car. And in the blue lane, we've got Ezra Witter, the number 51 car, green and blue. Get them straight, get them lined up. This is a battle of the boys versus the girls. Fresh out of the pit, what a great redemption story. Lost a will in the first round. What a story it would be. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Can we see it? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way to the finish. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the blue lane, Ezra Witter, number 51. What a great job. All right, Ezra, bring your car, walk easily up on stage. Also, if I could get the number 5 car, Mason Beeson, please go retrieve your vehicle. You have won second place in our design award. Then also second place in the character award. What's bugging you? But it's the Ladybug car of Hallie Myrick, number 45. Please grab your car and come on down. Whoa. Yes, she was character. Great character that girl has. Man, if you could ease up on that language. There we go. Yeah. All right, y'all give a smile. Be happy. Woohoo! All right, y'all may go ahead, have a seat. Ezra, you will not race the third round. Jumping right into it, we'll jump into our third round. No time for a drink break. Cohen Loop, Aaliyah Beaver, Sebastian Talabachi, and Hallie Myrick. If you would, get ready for your next race. Emma, that's Aaliyah Beaver. That's the green lane right there, if you would. Green lane. The green lane. Oh, you had it wrong lane and backwards? That's concerning. All right, Cohen Loop, the number 100 car in the yellow lane. The number 12 car, Sebastian Talabachi, in the blue lane. And the red car, Hallie Myrick. Well, it's also red in the red lane is actually what I meant. All right, starting off our third heat, ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, race. That's a tight race all the way to the finish. That is the green lane. That's Aaliyah Beaver. In the yellow lane, Blaine Collins, number 34. Blaine Collins, Ava Kate Fields, Nate Irwin, and Andrew Abbott's not here still. All right, so you should have, in the yellow lane, number 34, Blaine Collins, perfect. In the green lane, 55, Ava Kate Fields. And in the blue lane, the number 20 car of Nate Irwin. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way to the finish. It was the blue lane, ladies and gentlemen. That is number 20 car, Nate Irwin. Next, we have Aniston Brinkley, Molly Cloud, Esther Han, and Declan Shipley. In the yellow lane, the number 2 car, Aniston Brinkley. In the green lane, the number 21 car, Molly Cloud. Yep, that's hers. In the blue lane, Esther Han. And in the red lane, Declan Shipley. Three, two, one, race. We've got another good one, folks. It is the green lane. That is Molly Cloud, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have Natalie Abbott, Jonathan Nelson, and Gabriel Collins. It was Judd Harrison, and he won the first round. All right, in the yellow lane, number 8 car, Natalie Abbott. In the green lane, the number 10 car, Jonathan Nelson. And in the red lane, Gabriel Collins. In the red lane on Gabriel. Thank you, sir. I worked real hard to work on all these lane assignments, so I'm going to make sure they get them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, race. It's a good race all the way to the finish. That is the green lane. That is Jonathan Nelson. Good job. Thank you. Next, we've got Simeon Irwin, Cooper Clayton, and Owen Killingsworth. The number 99 car in the green lane. The number 4 car in the blue lane. Green lane is 99. 4 car is blue lane. And the number 9 car, Owen Killingsworth. There you go in the red lane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, race. It's a good race all the way to the finish. That was the green lane. That is Simeon Irwin. All right, next we have Brielle Hines, Levi Jones, Logan Frielhoven, and Kinley Young. All right, that is in the yellow lane, Brielle Hines, number 24. Very good. Number 7 car in the green lane. Number 30 car, wait, was that Kinley's? She's in the red lane. Yep, all the way over. And then Logan's in the blue lane. Great job, great job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your mark, get set, go. It's a tight race all the way down. It was the red lane. That is Kinley Young. Mason Beeson, Emma Beaver, Liam Crawford, and Molly McElwain, please retrieve your vehicles. The number 5 car, let's go Emma Beaver's in the green lane. She's right there. Perfect. Green lane. Molly is the next one there. She's in the red lane. Number 5 car is Mason Beeson in the yellow lane. And Liam Crawford, did you come up there? I thought I saw him. Yeah, there he is. Sorry, Liam. All right, lined up, ready to rock. 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight race all the way down to the finish. It was the green lane. That is Emma Beaver. Aaliyah Beaver, Nate Irwin, Molly Cloud, and Jonathan Nelson. Please retrieve your vehicles. In the yellow lane, the number 1 car, Aaliyah Beaver. In the green lane, Nate Irwin, number 20. Very good. Number 20. And then Jonathan Nelson in the red lane, number 10. We've got a good one shaping up, ladies and gentlemen, for a chance to go to the finale. 3, 2, 1, race. It's a great race coming down. A last-second finish. That was the red lane, Jonathan Nelson. Yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Next up, we've got Simeon Irwin, Kinley Young, and Emma Beaver. In the yellow lane, Simeon Irwin. In the green lane, Kinley Young. And in the blue lane, Emma Beaver. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, race. It is a tight race all the way to the finish. It was the green lane, Kinley Young, barely by a nose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, third place, the final race in the 2021 racing season. In the green lane, Kinley Young. And in the blue lane, Jonathan Nelson. Green and blue. Green and blue. It's a great race. Are we ready? Y'all count it down. 3, 2, 1, race. It's a tight nose and nose race, but it was the green lane, Kinley Young, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Kinley, get your car and come up on stage. Also, if you would, the number 13 car of Liam Crawford, please go get your vehicle. You have won first place in character. And also, first place in design, the number 6 car of Emma Beaver. Yes, Liam got character. Perfect. Y'all get a quick photo. Liam, smile. All right. Yeah, you can take your, if you want to take your mask off, go for it. Come on, Kinley. All right, real quick, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go ahead and pray and close this out. Remember, do not get up on the stage. Some folks worked really hard on the track. We don't want to risk getting up here doing anything. If you want some pictures, you're fine to get a couple pictures down here down front with your car. Kids, you're welcome to walk over. Get your cars. Don't touch other people's car. Don't be playing around with your car. All right. Yeah, after the prayer, preferably. But, all right. Thank you, guys. Parents, thank you so much for participating tonight. Hopefully you guys had a great time with your kids working, building cars, and doing certain things. And so that's really what it's all about. I want to thank all the kids tonight. Heard a lot of great sportsmanship, cheering for your friends. That's what it's all about. You can be happy for someone else, even if they beat you. And so I just want to thank you guys for all of that. And thank the parents for letting us have your kids. In Awana, we have 2 more weeks before spring break. And then we'll be off the week of spring break. And then we'll meet all through April. And then we'll be finished the last Wednesday night in April. And so we just want to thank you. The amount of scripture memory that your kids are leaving with is really priceless. And so that's really what it's all about. So let me pray, and then you guys can be dismissed. Remember, do not come up on the stage. Get around the track. Lord, we just thank you so much for tonight and for the great time that we had. And dear God, I thank you for all the cars the kids were able to compete with, that they stayed together and they had a whole lot of fun. And I just pray that we just help them to remember that ultimately this is about knowing you and knowing you more, and that you would just help us to remember to glorify you in all that we do. In your name we pray. Amen. Thank you guys very much.